my Fleer Ultra cards in here. I removed some sleeves. I need to get another one of these so I can put the Topps opening day ones in sleeves as well. But got some new cards in here. I'll focus mainly on these, mentioning players and whatnot. So it's 92 Fleer Ultra, and they do this all like the Upper Deck Hockey. They're all the teams are all together. They're not separated. Anyway, start off the early Orioles here. Got Glenn Davis up top. If you can see him. Let me see if I can. Alright. Make that a little clearer. But you got the Orioles here. You got Glenn Davis, Mike Devereaux, Dwight Evans, Leo Gomez, Chris Hoyle, Sam Horn, Cheeto Martinez, Randy Milligan, and the one I was real happy to get, the Mike Messina rookie. Any rookie cards have the rookie underneath the Fleer Ultra. Always liked the look of these cards. Every set, baseball, football, hockey, and basketball, they all had this design. I always liked it. Billy Ripken, Cal Ripken. Then on to the Red Sox. Roger Clemens here. Mike Greenwell, Ellsbergs. Mo Vaughn, that's a Mo Vaughn rookie card. California Angels, not Anaheim. I love the old uniforms too. I really do. A lot of teams. Gary Gaetti, Chuck Finley, Luis Polonia. As you see, the Angels had 7 guys. Some teams got more players. Like the Orioles had, 11? The Red Sox had 7. 8, 9, 10, 12. Ozzie Guillen here. Carlton Fisk, who's like super old at that point too. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 White Sox players. Tim Raines, Frank Thomas, Lance Johnson, Charlie Huff would have been super old too at that point. Indians had a nice little team going there. Albert Bell, who was young though, Carlos Baega. The Jim Thome rookie card, which was like the big rookie card to get that year. Reggie Jefferson, he was also a rookie. On to the Tigers. Cecil Fielder, Travis Front, Rob Deere. He was the king of the strikeouts. Scott Livingston, rookie. Royals are another one with great fucking jerseys. George Brett there, Kevin Apier. Oh, here's 2, Lou Whitaker, now Trano, both classic Tigers players. Couple of Royals rookies here. Brian McRae. Brewers as well, great fucking jerseys. Paul Molitor, Dante Bichette. That's a young Dante Bichette. Gary Sheffield as well. Robin Yount, Greg Vaughn. Another team that had a good bunch of good players, but they were probably all gone within like 2 years. I mean, a few of them, obviously, like Paul Molitor. Went over to the Blue Jays. Robin Yount was probably close to retiring. Greg Vaughn and Sheffield were both young at that point, so was Bichette. And on to the Twins. Chili Davis, Rick Aguilera, Shane Mack, Kirby Puckett, Chuck Knobloch, Ken Herbeck. And then on to the Yanks. This is when the Yanks started to get really good. This is, I think, still pre-Wade Boggs. They might have gotten Boggs in 93. And they got some other players. They were getting better. You got Jesse Barfield, Mel Hall, Pat Kelly, Mattingly, Kevin Moss, who did not. He was supposed to be a really big deal. He was okay for a little bit, but Roberto Kelly, Matt Noak, Steve Sachs. On to the, this is 92, so I don't know when these would have come out. Actually would have probably come out earlier in 92, so the Twins won in 91, right? Anyway, here are the A's. Ron Darling, former Met, Jose Canseco, McGuire, a very smaller McGuire compared to what he fucking got on the Cardinals, for obvious reasons. Ricky Henderson. We got there Seattle, Jay Buhner, Edgar Martinez, obviously the Griffey, which I actually still had. They kept that card from when I was younger. Randy Johnson. They had a good team too, Jay Buhner. I mean, they did make the playoffs in 90. They made the ALCS in 95. Tino Martinez as well, Harold Reynolds. Then you got another team that was stacked hitting Isaac Beast. The Texas Rangers, Julio Franco, Juan Gonzalez, Rafael Palmeiro, even Dean Palmer is a rookie, Ivan Rodriguez, rookie, and older Nolan Ryan, Ruben Sierra. You're the Blue Jays who were about to win, they won in 92, 93, right? Back-to-back titles, and they had a good fucking team. Roberto Alomar here, Joe Carter, Jimmy Key, John Olerud, Devon White, Paul Molitor was not on the. I don't think Paul Molitor was on the first team unless he got traded mid-season. I don't know. Obviously, here are the Braves that had already. They had lost to the Twins the year prior, and that was their first World Series, right? 91, and then they went again in 92. Lost the Blue Jays. Phillies went 93. 94 is a strike. 95, they win it by beating the Indians. Then they go back in 96, lose to the Yankees, right? They lose to the Yankees again in 99 as well. Hell of a run, though, that they had. But they had a great pitching. Steve Avery, they got Ron Gant there, Tom Glavine, Dave Justice, John Smoltz, Mike Stanton. He must have been their closer. I guess either they got him during the middle of this year or he came the next year, Greg Maddux. Speaking of which, here are the Cubs. Also classic fucking uniforms. There's Maddox there. Ray Sanchez, rookie. Sean Dunston. Ryan Sandberg. The Reds were not too far removed from the World Series as well, 1990. Rob Dibble. Soon to be Yankee Paul O'Neill. Barry Larkin. Chris Sabo with the goggles. Some classic Astros players, Jeff Bagwell, Ken Caminiti, Craig Biggio, Luis Gonzalez. A lot of those guys were younger. Kurt Schilling on the Astros. The Dodgers, Mo Martinez, Jose Hoffman, Roger McDowell, Mon Samuel, Mike Scioscia, Darryl Strawberry, Oh, they're the Expos, man. I love the fucking Expos uniforms and their logo. So fucking cool, man. Dennis Martinez. They were starting to get good too. They were really good this strike season. Then they fucking folded. That was a fucking shame. Delano DeShields, Spike Owen, Dennis Martinez. They did that to the. I think even the Blue Jays only had like 7 guys. The Canadian team's got 7 players. Look at it here. And then the Mets have a shit ton. Vince Coleman, David Cohn, Kevin Elster, Darryl Boston, Gooden, who'd end up winning another title at the end. He was on the '86 Mets as well. Howard Johnson, Hojo, Dave Magadan, Anthony Young, rookie. And here are the Phillies, former Met Lenny Dykstra, Darren Dalton. They went to the World Series the next year. John Kruk, Dale Murphy. That's an older Dale Murphy. Here are the Pirates who I think they made it in '92 as well. They lost to the Reds and the Braves twice, I believe. They made 3 NLCSs in a row. I remember them wanting them to beat when they lost to them in 7, the Braves. I think it was '92 this year. And was it Sid Bream scored that? Was it? No, it was Sid Bream on the Pirates. Somebody scored. I forget who it was. Maybe he was on the thing, the Braves. Anyway. Bonds, Jay Bell, Doug Drabeck, Orlando Merced, Zane Smith, John Smiley. They had a really good fucking staff, too. What's his name? Must have been in Series 2. There's Andy Vince, but what's his name? Bobby Bonilla. He ended up on the Mets. I don't think he was on the Mets in '92. Maybe. Here's Lee Smith. I put this on Instagram. I don't know if this card's fucked up too. Yeah. This must have been the one I took a picture of. I don't know if you can fucking see it. I don't have the autofocus on it. Let me autofocus this, see if it fucking picks it up. Okay, look at his stats. Wins 61, losses 61, 65 innings pitched, 73 games, 67 complete games. They fucked up the stats badly on this card. I don't know what happened. There's a misprint, obviously. Ray Langford. I'm just gonna leave it on auto for now. The Padres got Tony Gwynn. There's Todd Zeal and Ozzie Smith on the Cardinals. Tony Gwynn. Benito Santiago. Fred McGriff. On to the Giants. Will Clark. Royce Clayton. Willie McGee. Matt Williams. Soon to be, what's his name too? Barry Bonds. And a couple of checklists, and then I'll just briefly browse through these, blow through these again. These are the upper deck cards that I've showed in all the other page turning vids. What year is it? This is 17-18. Like I said, though, they use the same teams. They use the same method there, that all the teams are stacked together. Makes it easier. Former Islander Blake Cuomo. Current Islanders, Semyon, Varlamov. Let me get to the. Let me get to the Islanders and see how many of the guys are still on the team. Carey Price there. Adam Henrique, Becca Rene, here we go. Bolivier on the team still, Bailey's still going, Sazika's still there, Kuhlman, no, Grice, no, Calvin DeHunt, no. Interesting set of players for them to use in there. All the good, I just had better players. Letty was probably in Series 2, Brock Nelson, Anders Lee. Barzal. Was Barzal? I can't even remember what he's picked. Former Islander Michael Grabner. I don't think any of these guys are still on the Rangers. I know Hayes isn't. Obviously, Rick Nash retired. Grabner is not. I don't know if any of these guys. Ranger fans, let me know. Former Ranger Derek Brassard. I'm just gonna. One's taking it to fucking autofocus on that. Some UD portraits. And this is Series 2, I believe, right? No, this is 14-15 Series 1. So we're going back. Alright, let's get to the Islanders again and see. I think Hickey's still floating around their system. Clutterbuck's still there and actually signed an extension that Brock Nelson is. Tavares, obviously not. Bailey, yes. Hamonic, no. Love the fucking... Those are the classic throwback Devils jerseys. They're obviously similar to the colors. They just have the green in them. Fucking awesome. There's Yager, that brief stint on the Devils. Fucking Yager. Now, none of those guys are on the Rangers. I don't know if... It's still Series 1. Was I missing one card from Series 1? I thought I got that card. I can't remember. And this is Series 2, which I know I'm missing a bunch from. Islanders, Letty, no. Hawk, no. Oposo, no. Ryan Strom, no. Franz Nielsen, no. All those Islanders are gone, including Grabowski. Matt Zuccarello was having a really fucking good year this year. But yeah, anyway, that's... I just wanted to really